This morning I'm making, and it is this morning rather than the usual evening job. These are, they weigh 32 pounds and they'll be what we call rim longtoms. So they'll end up being about 16.5 high, by about 14 wide, something like that when they're fired. So just got to bring it up and down to get it centered. The clay at the moment is really quite coarse. So there's bits of broken land drain in it, bits of old root from a few thousand years ago. For some reason we've got quite a lumpy batch of clay. So that's it centered, and straight down. Because these flower pots, they all have a drainage hole. So you do that first, you go straight down to the wheel head, and then you pull back up a little bit, and then pull the pot out. Although they look a very simple pot, they're one of the more difficult pots to throw, because it's quite a narrow base, they're very tall, and they're not so much top heavy, but they've still got a bit of weight in the top. So I'm colouring in from the left. A lot of people in the comments, which unfortunately I haven't been able to answer many recently because we've just been too busy, so you'll have to excuse that, ask if they can sort of see me working from the left and the right as I'm doing it. We will, after Christmas, do some videos explaining the left-hand lift and explaining all the different various lifts that we do. But they'll be on subscription, because to do those I've got to set the camera up, and it's not just us taking a video of me doing my normal daily work, which, although it takes a bit of organising, to do those videos means I've got to move stuff out of the way and prepare it and so on and so forth. So we're going to do them, but they'll be on a subscription basis. But there'll be videos, there'll be 10-15 minutes really going in depth on how and why I pull from the various different ways. So I'm using the wooden block on the inside now, and my metal rib on the outside. And if I'm quiet, you can hear the grit. So that's one of the longest pulls I do. By the time you get to the end, it's quite hard work. So compress the rim and start to define it. And the other question I got was that stick in the front. Well, that's my measurement, that's my gauge. So that gives me the height and diameter of the pot. I don't always use a height gauge, but on these, it's just somewhat easier, because you're almost pulling to your extreme. So I'm just starting to form the pot now to bring it out, as it were, and smooth off the surface. Get rid of the throwing rings or louse ladders. So that's it, nearly finished. use my straightening rib, which is far from straight. So it's just a bit of curved plastic actually. But it gives me a big surface area when you've got a long pull. So that's the pot pretty much finished. Just clean out the excess water from it. So yeah, we're still getting orders in the shop, which is quite surprising, seeing as we're getting so close to Christmas. So our shop will be closing on Thursday, this Thursday coming, which I think is the 19th, is it? Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you very much. It's been great, the response that we've had and the sales. So yeah, so certainly, you know, we will get everything out, endeavour to get everything out that's ordered at the moment. We're trying to get them out as they come in. So the last sort of posting date for the UK will be Friday. And yeah, so we'll probably do another couple of videos before we finish, and that'll be it. So yes, so that's a large longtom. The other thing is, someone commented, why do I use the term hundredweight or half hundredweight? So half hundredweight is 56 pounds, which is 25 kilos. And all standard flower pots are based on 56 kilos, so it would be a number 1 size, which would be 18-inch internal, down to something like a number 56, which would be a 1 pound lump of clay, which would give you a 4-inch flower pot. So they're all divisible within 56 pounds, and 56 pounds is half hundredweight. So yes, I am old school, I'm an old git. So but that's how I learned, is on the flower pot side, is from those measurements. Anyway, that's enough.